Galactic Federation of Light Update, November 29, 2016. 9 Opal, 6 Yoxine, 13 Carbon. Dratzo. Much is now happening around this globe. The various funds required to cash out all programs are being counted and to be distributed where they are needed. This set of operations is earmarked to lead eventually to the formal announcement of Nasara and then Gesara. This means that America is moving closer to the formal announcement of its new Nasara Republic. This new reality is ultimately to permit a new global banking system to manifest. All nations who have ratified the Paris Agreements are then to begin to carry out a concerted series of interlocking operations to reverse the massive pollution of the past 2 centuries. These events are also to begin a series of large humanitarian projects that are to bring water to the deserts and modern sanitation to all nations. Moreover, each nation is to implement electrical grids that can bring the internet to all. This is just the start of a series of developments that are to upgrade global education and let the world's people know what is being done to alter the way the old world operated. This new reality is to feature peace, prosperity, freedom, and global cooperation. This is to be a new and glorious time for surface humanity. This profusion of prosperity is only the start of what lies ahead for you. Long ago, when this time was ordered up by heaven, it was commanded that the period before the ascension was to start to reconnect surface humanity with its galactic brethren. This was also to be a time when the people of Agartha met you. This joining together is to reacquaint you with how broadly your brethren had spread across this gigantic galaxy. From the moment you were forced into limited consciousness, you forgot that you were not alone. You did not even know that a vast federation of humans was there to aid you. This initial process is simply to show you how widely humans traveled. You therefore need to set aside your fears and quickly turn away from your rising xenophobia. In this light, we were told to allow time for you to readjust your conception of this galactic reality. You live in an expansive plane of existence that includes quite many different types of sentient beings, even versions of the various species seen frequently on your world. These magnificent beings are to meet you only after you have made the transition back to galactic humans. In that new state, your initial apprehension will have already transformed to awe. We understand this one fact very well, and have kept the current use of galactic non-humans to a minimum. To you, the most familiar of these are, of course, the Arcturians. Their healing wonders are well known to us, and they represent a species for which you have always had good feelings. Our duty is to present this next stage of your transition in the best light possible. Hence, our medical teams are composed only of Arcturian and human components. We realize, too, that we need to work closely with those who are in the act of processing your abundance and forming new governance. You are to see, and be a part of, many extraordinary events. These events are to introduce you to new technology and pave the way for our initial set of announcements to you. Especially important to us is, of course, our arrival. The Ascended Masters are to prepare the way by giving you a number of vital history lessons. These lessons are to fill in the large gaps that your current approach to history fails to impart. It is easy to manipulate what you don't know. We are anxious to see that you deeply learn what these gaps are, and how they unknowingly have affected you. We come to welcome you home and to propose ways for you to build your new star nation. It is vital that you do this as a conscious collective. It is important for you to merge freely with the Agarthans and know in detail how you are to establish your new homes on Venus, Mars, and the newly reconstituted Trans-Martian realm. Star Nation construction requires an organic approach. You also require a knowledge of how to successfully navigate the Great Galactic Federation of Light Congress in the Vega system. These things are to be old hat to you shortly. You are also to learn numerous things from your mentors, and, in the process, more about yourselves. Take this time to begin to realize what lies ahead as an astonishing cosmic adventure in consciousness. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Blessings. We are your Ascended Masters. Around your sacred orb, A most divine set of actions is beginning to take shape. These sacred events are heaven's formal launch for the push to bring in the prosperity programs, Nasara, and the New Republic. These events are to cancel the present actions currently underway since the conclusion of the American election last November 8. We in heaven and on earth deeply wish to bring you what we have long promised. It is the duty of heaven to bring forth a new sacred reality that frees you from the yoke to which you were shackled nearly 13 millennia ago. At present, as noted in previous messages, we sincerely appreciate your collective visions and positive actions. We bless you, and are determined to put forth a new prime prototype upon this magnificent blue-green orb. Special events are therefore moving ahead that are destined to bring you this glorious success. We masters have decreed to our sacred associates that this world of want and power be transformed. This land is set upon the sacred territory of Gaia, our sacred mother. Many hold the notion that a continuance of the present is right. This is mere folly. Humanity has a most glorious past that is to lead to the swift transfiguration of this reality. It is this command of heaven from which we draw joy and sustenance. This unholy realm is destined to be quickly consigned to the dustbin of history. The new prosperity is meant only to enkindle a quiet revolution of the heart. That in turn is to restore the original U.S. Constitution and give you new governance. This instrument is to spark a godly thought process that is to speed around this globe and inspire new, prosperous, and free realities. It is these that are to welcome your brethren and liberate you to again taste the joys of full consciousness. Enveloped in this ever-resounding joy, we address you. Be brave and expect nothing less than heaven's generous bounty. In this time, we have been able to create many miracles. The greatest lie just ahead. We acknowledge that those who seek to restore darkness want to entrap your magnificent souls in obscurity. This is not to be the case. A majestic glory has descended upon this plane, and it is not to rest until a truly divine victory is yours. Use this time to feel your soaring inner strength. A mighty stream of heavenly energy is to sweep away all that is beyond the parameters of this new holy future for humanity. Manifested in joy, it is to be an exalted and divine reality, filled with joy, freedom and endless prosperity. Observe mindfully as this peaceful, sacred revolution rolls in. Today, we continue to report on what is unfolding around this globe. Events are occurring that promise a great change in the way the nations of your world operate. Yours is a world that is on the verge of contact. Prepare yourselves to witness the most extraordinary events. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for B1. And be enjoy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidel. www.paoweb.com